Welcome back, everyone. I am your host, Byron Keith, and this is Excel Radio, where we are looking to excel the lives of our listeners through enhanced thinking and information. Today's topic, the two most common tax penalties. I'll repeat that, the two most common tax penalties. Now, jumping right into it, the first most common tax penalty is going to be failure to file. This is going to be for anyone who does not file their tax report by the due date. Now, typically that due date is April 15th, but for the year 2020, that due date is going to be July 15th, 2020. Again, the due date for 2020 is July 15th. Now, typically that's April 15th. Now, that means if you do not pay your taxes or file your taxes, then you are going to incur a 5% penalty of the total tax liability, which brings me to the second most common tax penalty, failure to pay. The penalty for failure to pay is 0.5% of the total tax liability. So in any given tax period, this is the amount of time it takes for you to satisfy a tax liability. Here's an example of that. Say, for instance, you owe $100 in 2018 and you do not pay it until 2020. You can incur a 5% tax penalty for the $100 that you owe for 2018 and 0.5% of 100 that you owe for failure to pay. Now, because it has been 2 years since 2018, that would be an additional 0.5%. So a total of 0.10%, 0.5 for each year, and 5% of your total tax liability that could be due. So I just wanted to remind you all of the two most common tax penalties, failure to file and failure to pay. I hope you got something out of today's episode, and I look forward to the next. I am your host, Byron Keith, signing off.